This training will demonstrate some advanced features of the text editors used in the swept tool. Experienced users of the swept tool will recognize these text area editors, but may not be familiar with the advanced techniques I'm about to demonstrate. You know already that you can type into these areas, and you can also paste text from a Word document. One of the advanced features is you can add pictures. By clicking on the Insert Upload Image icon, you're prompted to select the image from your local computer, where you get a thumbnail view of what the image looks like, then click Upload. Notice the note, PNG, JPG, and JPEG files only, no GIFs, and no other image files. The image is loaded in automatically in the position where the cursor was. The default caption is right-click on image to change the label. If I don't change that caption, that will be the caption for the picture. I'll right-click on the image, which opens it in an image editor. I need to scroll to the top if I want to change the size. I can choose inches, percentage, or pixels to determine how I change the size of my image. I can edit the size of my image directly. Notice this Preserve Aspect Ratio box is checked by default. That means if I change the width, the height will be proportionally changed as well. Watch as I change the width from 540 to 500. And notice our height also changed. I can uncheck the Preserve Aspect Ratio box, and then changes to the width do not affect changes in the height. The next option for me to change is the label. I can click into the label text box and use the X on the far right to blank out the label. Then type in my own text. I can also choose the image alignment, left, middle, or right. There's another way I can edit the dimensions of the image. I can hover my mouse on the right-hand edge of the image and click and drag to elongate it. I can do the same on the bottom edge to shorten the height of it. Or I can click on the handle in the corner to change both at the same time. If I change my mind, I can use the Remove button to take away the image. But if I'm happy with the changes I've made, I can click OK. You can see my caption. This is a jellyfish. My alignment is centered within the text. I want to continue my text after the image, but I'm having trouble finding my cursor position after the image. I can put my cursor before the image in the text and use my down arrow to go below the image and continue typing. Another advanced feature is adding tables to my text. I'll copy my table from my Word document, click into the editor, and use Control-V to paste it in. We've added a lot of things into this small editing window, and we can't see them all at once. We can take advantage of one of the other advanced features, the preview. The magnifying glass icon allows us to preview content. We click the button, and we get a PDF preview of what our page would look like. Notice that this page only includes the content from that editor. It's not for the entire form that we've been working on, just for this one response. It opens in a PDF viewer, so you can print or save a copy and share it with your colleagues for review before you submit it. It also gives us a chance to see what the text will actually look like when it's part of the report. There are some slight differences in how the editor works in Internet Explorer and Chrome, and I want to highlight a few of those differences for you. If you're working in Chrome, the process is very much the same, but some of the controls look a little bit different. For example, when I add an image and then go to edit the size, my size controls have these up and down arrows. So the default action is to click the arrows to change the size. But I can also click into the text and type my own. When I click into the label text area, there's no X to clear the box out. But if I triple click, I can select all of the text in the label and delete it and type my own. In Internet Explorer, we can't get our cursor right next to the image, but Chrome allows us to do that. The trick is the alignment of our text is now going to match the alignment of our image. If I hit Enter to start a new line and begin typing, the text shows up as centered. This is only in this view of the editor. If I go and look at my preview, You'll see that while my image and its caption are still centered, the text is actually left aligned. Don't be thrown off by this. There's an easy way to avoid it. If I type my text first and then insert my images later, I can avoid needing to change the alignment of my text. You see now the text above and below the image are still left aligned, and I can continue typing. Some of the scenarios I've described can be avoided by waiting until after you've completed your text to insert your images. If you have questions about the editor, please contact the OEM Help Desk. You can find the Help Desk contact information at the very bottom of any page in SWEPT. Simply scroll to the very bottom and look to the right of the FDOT logo. You can reach the OEM Help Desk at swept@fla-etat.org or call us at 850-414-5333.